they'll be forced to witness your success with the very same evil eye that they try to curse you with. This person is obsessed with you. They're obsessed with your growth. They're obsessed with you not gaining something, with you not gaining someone. They're always trying to keep up with what you're going to do next. They're always trying to speculate. They have been studying you, trying to work you out, trying to make sure you don't get what you desire, what you deserve. And guess what? Their fears are going to become a reality because you are destined for success. They wanted you to be isolated. They wanted you to feel alone. They were trying, they were literally trying to trigger you. And guess what? They're going to be triggered when they see how well respected you are, when they see how you are in high demand, when they see or hear about your business flourishing, when they see or hear about how people love your energy, how people want to collaborate with you, how people have got nothing but good words to say about you. You see, this person tried to smear campaign you, or they tried to get into the mind of other people to make people think some type of way about you. They tried to bend your reality to fit their narrative. But guess what? This person is very delusional because who they think you are and who you are two different people. Who they think you are is actually who they actually are. And they try to throw their energy over onto you to make people look down upon you. You shine. You glow. You are high vibrational. You shift the energy of the room. You are destined for success in this life. Some of you are destined for fame. And this could be fame in many forms. This could be fame on TV. This could be fame online. This could be fame at a workplace. This could be fame at a community or a group, club, whatever you do. You will be known and praised for your skills and your talents. You make people feel good. You are a vibe. This person is jealous. They hate it. They feel like an outsider. So they try to attack your love life. They try to attack your foundations, but they are being blocked. Spirit ain't having it. And someone can see what they're trying to do. And they're going to make sure it doesn't happen. This could be someone in the physical that is channeling spiritual authority. This person has high intelligence and they can see through facades. And they will see through this person and this person's jealousy towards you. And when this person sees how you are being celebrated, how you are being loved, how you are being respected, it's the respect that's going to sting this individual because they think they're better than you. And they're not. And that's why they've been trying to spiritually attack you, to prove to their delusional self that you are nothing when you are everything. You are big energy and they know it. And they can't stand it. And they're going to be left in this energy, feeling worn down, drained, because of all the attacks that have failed. Meanwhile, you're going to be winning in life. Some of you are going to get into a commitment. You're going to start seeing that your money goes up. You're going to start seeing that you're feeling more, healthier. You will become more healthier. You're going to start seeing that your lifestyle changes. What did Usher say in Pop Your Color? And bearing in mind, a lot of my American viewers don't know that song, Pop Your Color. I'm actually going to link that song to this video. He didn't release that track in America, I don't think. But he's got a song called Pop Your Color. For my European subscribers, you guys know, right? I was even listening to that song the other day. Oh, my days. Usher's basically saying, hey ladies, hey fellas, you know you're doing good because they jealous. Basically, it's a song for the haters. He's saying, pop your color, don't let it sweat ya. But in the bridge part of the song, right, he's saying, I make my check for the things I get so much. What did he say? I break my neck for the things I get so much sweat just so I can get that check. And I'm not going to let nobody bring me down because I live good. I eat good. My life's good. Something's good. And then he goes back into the chorus. Hey ladies, hey fellas, you know you're doing good because they're jealous. And this person is jealous. And Spirit is saying, look how he's got his suit. This guy's swagged out. Pop your collar. This could be a guy at work for my males who, they feel like you are in a higher position than them, you're making more money than them, they work as hard as you. How come you are in a leadership position or you are going to get promoted? And they're just looking at you with envy, And the thing is, they don't work as hard as you. And also, if they were in your situation, if they were being seen the way you are seen, they wouldn't be able to handle your workload. You are going to be given this role, this position. Higher ups respect you because you are a leader. This person's not giving off leadership energy, and that's why they're not going to be in this position. So instead of investing in, okay, how can I get myself to that level? They are fixated on you. They have become obsessed with you. They are jealous of you. Even if it is a man. They're thinking about how much money you're making and what you can do with your money, what type of clothes you can buy, what type of experiences you can have. They're not putting into thought that you actually earned your position. They're just fixated on your successes and the title and maybe the fame that comes with this title or the likability. They possibly think that they got a better personality than you. Why do people like you? Why don't people look at me in the same way? It could be that for some of you, for my males. But as Usher says, pop your collar. You're literally just focusing on yourself. You're in your own world. You're always thinking about ways that you can improve yourself. And because you stay in your own lane, in this life, I'm telling you, you are going to be in a leadership position. The spotlight is going to be on you for a reason. You are going to gain recognition from higher ups, from powerful leaders, from powerful people that can help you with your career. They're going to see your worth. So it doesn't even matter about this clown. Okay? There's a vacancy in the circus for them if they want. And Spirit is going to line it up so that they see your victory. So all the bad mouthing, all the smear campaigning, all the trying to socially isolate, Spirit is saying, alchemize that, alchemize that, alchemize that. Shift your energy. See how she's got her head turned like, I ain't even pennying you, fam. You can stay depressed all you like. I'm focusing on my 10-year goal and I'm going to achieve it. And you will. And these individuals or this person will hear about it. You're healing your mother wounds also. For some of you, you were connected to someone that was manipulating the situation and they were targeting your mother wounds. And because you are healing, you are seeing through the facade. You are seeing that this person tried to bind you and now you've become independent. Now you are focusing on investing in yourself and you're becoming less codependent, which means you've broken the bind. Okay? There was someone that was trying to abuse their position of power. Okay? And you're moving away from them. And you're investing in self and you're investing in your goals. They're going to be left feeling erratic. That you don't want no parts and that you're walking away. A cycle's been closed. You're moving towards your soft era, whether you are a male or a female listening to this. And your destiny is protected. And in this life, you will gain that soulmate connection with a friend, with a romantic partner. And it could be a friend that is of the same gender. It can be, a romantic partner that you feel like you had a past life soulmate connection with. And for some of you, you may have felt like you had a past life soulmate connection with someone here. Like they felt like a sister or a brother. They were a past life enemy, unfortunately. And you know that. And you're walking away from them. And for some of you, I feel like Spirit's going to push them out of the way. They're going to be forced to leave you alone. They're actually going to be forced to leave you alone. because they may try and tug on your heartstrings and, you know, take you down memory lane and say, remember we done this, or try to, you know, trigger your emotions in some way to feel sorry for them. No, the days are over. They didn't want the best for you. They wanted you to stay stagnant and stuck. And for some of you, this person was just a hidden enemy for the sake of being a hidden enemy because they're a hater. You have the qualities that they may have thought that they had until you came onto the scene. You are the embodiment of who they're not. It's as simple as that. You attract a lot of attention, like moth to a flame, you know, and some of you may not even be aware of your charisma, but you are very visible wherever you go. Even if you dress down, your energy is loud. People are drawn to your light. And this person feels insignificant. So they thought, let me try and isolate. Let me try and spiritually attack, spiritually bully. Let me try and lure their person away. Let me try and block a romantic person that they are attracted to and that I feel like that person's attracted to. Like all these type of games to try and make you feel small, to try and make you feel unattractive, to try and make you feel how they feel. And they're going to be forced to witness everything that they try to snatch and block from you, you gain. And so much more. A committed partner, success in your career, being praised, being respected, being recognized for your skills and talents. For some of you, winning some type of award, some type of medal, reaching great heights, maybe being awarded the best at what you do for your role, for your job, maybe getting married. For some of you, someone proposing to you, you accepting this proposal. We've got the King and Queen of Pentacles here. For some of you, you may gain a new car, you may purchase a new property, you may decorate your property. You may come out with something that is original, futuristic, online. You may create your own social group. And this person's going to have to watch or hear about it. Because they like to dig and dig and dig and dig and try to investigate. And what they're going to hear is not going to be nice for their ears. Which is, they're doing good. They're succeeding. Oh, they got married the other day. Oh, they're in a leadership position. Oh, they're making quadruple the amount or triple or double the amount that they were making last year. Meanwhile, this person's still isolated and stuck, still feeling lonely, still feeling, you know, as though nothing's evolving in their life, and still feeling hurt and upset that their plans to try to destroy you is not working, and realizing that you are that girl and you are that guy. Your confidence has risen. You're attracting better. Still seeing people wanting to befriend you, having romantic interest in you. Remember, they tried to isolate you. They wanted you to feel insignificant. And they're going to find that that energy that they try to throw at you is going to be their reality. Someone's going to interfere in their love life, or their connection could end catastrophically. They may be served divorce papers, okay, if they're not careful. And for some of you, this person, if they try to deter someone from moving towards you, that's going to be blocked, because they're going to have to witness, see, or hear about you and this person being deeply in love, being unbreakable, or they're going to witness it, they're going to see it, and their eyes will not be able to unsee it. They're going to see the chemistry. And the thing is, the reason why they were fueled in this energy in the first place and obsessed was because they felt on a soul level that you and another person were soulmates, romantic soulmates, and that you could really make a go of this actual situation. For some of you, this person tried to block a work opportunity for you because they feel like with your skills and talents, you will be extremely successful. Maybe they're going after the same thing as you. Maybe they feel like they're not as talented as you. There's something here, but they're going to witness you achieving what they didn't want you to achieve. They're going to witness it. And they will be forced to leave you alone. and forced to accept that they cannot block your destiny, because by trying to block your destiny only destroyed theirs.